Alright, James. You are James. I'm Chris.
Yes, we are.
We are. What are we to each other?
We are relatives.
We are related, and we are alive, so yes, we are relatives. I don't know if that's the actual definition or not.
No, we're brothers.
We are broski malowskis.
Brewskis.
Shabushkis.
I want a brewski. God, it's like 4 o'clock. I need a beer.
It's 4:20, so you need something other than a beer.
I need to blaze it up.
Blaze it up! No, I'm just kidding. We're not like that. So, what are we doing here on the internet?
Scrubcast number 1.
Scrubcast, first one. What is a Scrubcast?
Scrubcast is a podcast by the Scrub Tank guys.
Who are the Scrub Tank guys?
Chris, James, Chris.
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 James. Chris. Alright. So, basically, Scrubcast.
Scrubcast!
We're going to talk about stuff. Boring stuff.
Well, I don't know if it's boring.
Boring to old people.
Yeah, probably old people. Old people, if you're watching right now, just shut down that e-machine you got and walk away.
When's the last time you seen an e-machine?
Grim Sally has one.
I haven't seen one at least in a store.
No, I take that back. It's a Gateway.
Gateway.
This is a Gateway.
Still haven't seen a Gateway in a long time either.
Nope.
So yeah, we are tech-savvy scrubs.
We are scrubs indeed.
Yeah, and the tank in our Scrub Tank name is just, you know, we're noobs, and we like to roll around in tanks whenever
Blow shit up!
Yeah. So, we're going to talk about games, upcoming events, when there are some.
Yep.
Like, I mean, E3 was a while ago, then there was Comic-Con and stuff like that, PAX,
Yep.
RTX. And we're going to talk about...
by the way, is not actually Rooster Teeth Expo.
What is it?
It's just RTX.
I thought it stood for Rooster Teeth Expo.
No, sir, you were wrong.
I was wrong. Consoles.
What about them?
That's just what we're going to talk about.
Oh, okay.
First off, let's just say that we do have a Twitter.
We do have a Twitter.
Links are going to be up top, above our heads.
Or down below, by our wankers.
Or on the side.
Yeah.
If we want to make you tilt your
Covering
head.
this face. So hideous.
So we got a Twitter account.
Yep.
YouTube, obviously.
Yep.
You're probably watching us on YouTube.
Yep.
Or, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you're watching us on our
website.
And we also have a Facebook, if you're still into that thing.
Yeah, I post the videos on Facebook too, so...
Not a lot of people are into Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, a lot of people use it still, so I figured I might as well make a Facebook page.
Yeah, why not? Okay. This podcast is on Friday.
It is on Friday.
August 30th. It's our first podcast.
Yep.
Ever put on the internet.
Yep.
Or recorded.
1992.
2025.
Wait, let's meet in the middle. 2013.
Okay. So let's talk about Mondays.
What's up on Monday?
Mondays, we are going to do this little thing called Let's Play League of Legends.
Let's play. No, can't use that.
Can't use that. That's
Censored.
trademark.
Yep.
Bleep that out, actually.
Yeah.
We'll just bleep that out.
We should bleep that out.
We should. So Let's Plays on League of Legends. Pretty much it's going to be us. Maybe one other person.
Yeah.
His name's Jacob. He's, you know...
He's
not here today.
He's forcibly volunteered to enlist.
Yeah. So Mondays are going to be Let's Play League of Legends for one game, because one game can last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half.
Yeah. We'll do one game, maybe two if it's short.
Yep.
And just throwing this out there, anybody watching ever wants to play with us,
just let us know.
Just let us know via Facebook, Twitter.
If you have an Xbox Live game that we're playing, such as Halo,
Minecraft.
Minecraft is one of our bigger ones. Battlefield. I'm a huge Battlefield 3 fan.
Mass Effect 2, even though it doesn't have multiplayer, hit me up.
Yeah, hook us up with your gamer tag in a message on Facebook.
Yep, And
or Xbox Live. We will be posting our gamer tags. We
Yep.
do need to do that.
link here and link here.
Yeah, my gamer tag, his gamer tag.
Yep.
So yeah, we're open to suggestions also. If you want to see something in a video, let
us know.
We'll do it.
Yeah. Also, looking for people to join the Scrubs. So if you want to hop in a tank and join us, hit us up. And
Independence, Oregon.
yeah, we'll
Not a very big place.
we'll look at your application. Make sure and send us a resume. So yeah.
Also, if you play PC games, you want to play a PC game, Magic,
Yep. Magic.
Spore,
Minecraft.
that kind of stuff. We do recommend you have a Skype.
Yes.
It just makes it easier.
Yes.
Mainly for us and for you. So send us your Skype info if you want to play something.
Hit us up.
Yeah. Wednesdays, Minecraft tutorial videos.
Yes, Minecraft. Alright, so, just throwing this out there, I did do tutorials on the Wonder How To server before it went.
Yeah, not that good.
And,
Not at all.
yeah, so, I'll be doing a lot of redstone stuff, be covering some basic things, just all around tutorials in general. If you're new to Minecraft or been playing for a while, don't know how to figure something out.
I've been playing Minecraft for about 3 years now, and I suck at redstone.
So, we'll get it all straightened out.
Yeah.
And if you have suggestions, let us know.
Yeah. Let's see. Fridays, Friday Night Magic,
Friday Night Magic!
and our Friday podcasts.
Yes, Friday Scrubcast.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's
Doesn't matter.
technically not a podcast because we're not on iTunes yet. So yeah, it's a Scrubcast.
Yeah,
It's a podcast.
because we're noobs at podcasting, so we're scrubcasting. Money! So, Tuesdays and Thursdays, why don't we have anything going on?
Actually, you know, I thought about that. Tuesdays, I'm going to show you guys how to do animations for Minecraft videos, things like that.
This is new to me.
Yes, it is new to me too. I just, you know, I started thinking around with that and I got pretty good at it pretty quick. So, I'm going to show you guys how to do tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials out there already, but a lot of them are very unclear. So,
Yes, very vague.
yeah, so we're going to get that all taken care of. I'm going to show you how to make schematics. I'm going to show you Minimate, and I'm also going to show you how to animate Steve's face, eyeballs, mouth, teeth,
Yeah.
eyebrows,
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, just if you're into that kind of stuff, pay attention, and we'll get you guys set up with the goodies.
Now, we haven't mentioned it yet. What are we doing with Minecraft, James?
We're making machinimas with Minecraft, and
Machinimas with Minecraft.
working on season 1 right now.
Yes, in the works.
It is in the works, even though I deleted everything on accident, but it is in the works
I
nonetheless.
still have stuff written down.
We still have scripts and plots and
Yeah.
everything, all the way up to season 3.
It probably won't be out till
I'm going to start posting December.
December.
I'm shooting for December 1st.
We'll shoot for December 1st. You can see our first video there.
Yep.
On our website, on YouTube, Facebook,
Yep.
a link on Twitter.
A link on Twitter.
Okay, so that goes for our weekly lineup,
Weekly lineup.
upcoming videos and such. Let's start vague. Alright, very big. Consoles.
What about them?
PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One.
Okay.
We want to know, I want to know, personally, what people think.
Yeah.
Between the two consoles, we're not biased in any way. We're open to both consoles.
In fact, if I could have a Wii U, a PS4, and an Xbox One,
I want the Wii U.
I would.
The Wii U looks really good.
It looks like it would be fun.
Yeah.
It's a time passer.
Yeah.
You know?
So, we want to know, fans, if you guys are watching, we want to know which consoles you guys like.
Yeah. So,
Post on Twitter, you know.
in the description,
Yeah.
you know, put it, tweet us,
Facebook.
Facebook
Really,
us.
yeah, you know. Leave a comment in YouTube. Don't
Yep.
do that. Don't do that. Because we don't want to have any internet fights on our hands.
Yeah, no, if you post on YouTube, don't fight about it, or mean stuff is gonna happen. I don't know what, I don't know how, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, so please just be courteous of other YouTubers if there are anybody else posting. Please be courteous and open to their unbiased opinions, or biased opinions, I really don't care. Let's see. So, console wars.
Yeah.
Console wars are big this time around.
Yes, mostly because the tides have turned for Microsoft and Sony both.
Yes.
Sony,
Two big titans changing their mind.
Yeah. So first off, let's take a gander back in the year 2000. 2003,
PlayStation 2, 2003,
2004, something like that.
2003 was the announcement, I think, for the Xbox 360.
Yeah. Look, let's take a look back on when the Xbox and PlayStation announced, and when they start taking pre-orders, things like that.
Yeah.
So Xbox was way cheaper than PlayStation.
Yes.
This time around, though, however, Sony
Is $100 cheaper.
is $100 cheaper than the Microsoft Xbox One.
Yeah.
Now,
Why do we think that is?
a lot of that is due to the fact that Sony really messed up last time they put a console. It was almost double the price
Yep.
of the higher end Xboxes with the large hard
The
drives.
Elites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've definitely turned the tides there, but at the same time, Microsoft has put in a Blu-ray. They have put in a 500 gig hard drive.
Yes.
They're selling you a Kinect that is no longer mandatory. They're giving you a terabyte of cloud storage
Yes.
for your saved games that you can access anywhere on any Windows device.
Yes.
Well, with Windows 8.
With Windows 8. So, let's talk about the hardware.
What's up with the hardware?
I want to get into the hardware. They both have, don't quote me this, but they both have a 4 gig hard drive, or a 4 gig video card. I
know the Xbox does.
The PlayStation 3 does have one.
Okay.
I don't know if one's NVIDIA and the other one's AMD. I really don't know.
Okay.
Um,
I would assume they'd be AMD because of gaming. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if Microsoft did go with an NVIDIA card because of the fact that you're supposed to be able to do multiple things.
yes.
NVIDIA's really good at doing that. So we'll just have to see, because, like they were saying in the Xbox press release, that you can play a game, talk on Skype with video call, and watch TV all at the same time.
3 operating systems running at once on one console.
Yep.
That is amazing.
Now, keep in mind, the Xbox does have an 8-core AMD Bulldozer in
It's
it.
not the Bulldozer.
It is not the Bulldozer?
It is the bigger brother to the Bulldozer. I don't remember what it's called. I think it sounds like a dinosaur.
Okay, well, I believe it's running at 4.3 gigahertz.
Sounds about right.
That is the top-of-the-line processor that AMD has right now.
Yes, it has 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM.
Right.
Now, the Xbox, here's the funny thing, the Xbox and the PlayStation almost have the exact same hardware. Maybe
Right.
different brand names. But as far as the overall outcome, it's all supposed to be about the same. Now, the dedicated RAM for the system, or for the, for the actual, the OS, the Sony is using, Sony set more to your operating system than to games. Now, I can understand that a little bit. You want your operating system to be solid.
Right.
Now, Microsoft went the other way. They did almost a 50-50.
Which, that makes sense. Being a PC gamer most of the time, that's pretty much how I set my RAM to be divided. So, I don't think Windows is going to have an issue running on the Xbox like that.
I think brave move in Sony's part. I'd like to see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Because game developers can't use as much space as they want anymore.
Yeah, because W8OS is, as much as I don't really care for it, being on the Xbox is going to be pretty solid, and I think they've definitely set the RAM up accordingly.
Now, I don't think it's actually a version of Windows 8.
Well,
I think it's a separate Windows.
Yes and no. It's still a Windows 8 type.
Tile layout and everything, yeah. If anybody's unfamiliar with Windows 8, it's like this.
It's all tiley.
All tiles, live updating tiles and stuff like that. It's cool.
Yeah. So
It works.
speaking of which, that thing.
This is a tablet. It is called the Microsoft Surface. I'm not trying to sell you the product, but we are going to be using it in our podcasts.
And we figured we'd talk about it. You know, not a lot of people really talk about these things. See a commercial for them all the time. God, I'm thrilled with these things when I watch
with
television.
the clicky sound of the thing.
Yeah.
The clickies with the keyboard and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, there are 4 or 5 different versions of this. I got the cheapest one, which is $350. It is it runs on Windows RT, which is essentially Windows 8 for a tablet.
Yeah, it's basically, as far as like apps go, it's the light version of Windows.
Yeah, now you still get that desktop view of essentially Windows 7 that everybody knows and loves. It's very clean, very crisp, easy to use. If you don't like the tile layout, you can set your desktop to your priority login screen. I personally prefer the tile. I like it. I think it's easier. If you don't get the touchscreen, all the tablets are touchscreen, but if say you get a new computer and you want to run Windows 8, you would hate it if you didn't have the touchscreen support. Windows 8 was designed with touchscreen in mind. The version that doesn't have a touchscreen is terrible.
Yeah, you had a computer.
I had a laptop that had, it was just a normal Asus laptop. Didn't have the touchscreen. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. The hardware in the laptop itself was phenomenal because it was Asus. But the software in the computer wasn't very good without the touchscreen in mind.
So what about gaming on that thing? How does that work?
Oh, gaming is fun.
Gaming is fun.
Mostly arcade games.
Okay.
It does have Xbox titles, Xbox 360 titles. Very little of them though. Some share a common title. Most of them aren't. You can link it up to your Windows Live account, as many people know and love.
Yep. Achievements.
Almost everything that's worth getting, you have to pay for. I see that as a downfall, but I also see that as something to look forward to, because when I see a free game on the Android Marketplace, to me, I see the developer saying, we're not so confident in this. I see a game on the tablet, on the Windows Marketplace, that says, hey, yeah, this game's like $8. I think that they're pretty confident in their game. One of the major games that just got released for this, not too long ago, about a month ago, Halo's Spartan Assault. Think of Halo Wars, the camera view from Halo Wars, but on one individual Spartan. And it uses the button layout with your thumbs on the bottom corners of the screen. And it's a pretty fun game. It almost feels like you're playing on the Hulk controller for the regular Xbox. A bit bulky, yes. Controls are a little weird. Sound, as far as the actual tablet goes, it's not the best. They could do a lot better. In fact, I know that the iPad, even the first gen iPad, has way better sound on it than this tablet. But aside from that, it does come with many other cool features, such as keyboard support and mouse support in a tablet. I think that's amazing. USB, and you can buy a separate keyboard for it from Windows. It's like $100. The screen is 1080p at 60 frames a second, I believe.
Yeah, it looks about that.
Other than that, I say if you're looking for a tablet and a computer at the same time, you might as well get this. Now, the version that I got, the cheapest one, that is Spartan Assault, by the way, the cheapest version does not support Java or, what was the other one? It doesn't support Java or Flash. Adobe. So in order to get that, you'd need to get one with Windows 8 Pro. But as far as Windows RT goes, I think they did a phenomenal job. I think you get a lot for what you're paying. And the $350, I think it's well worth it.
I suck at this game, by the way.
Okay, quit playing.
Shout out to Halo.
343! Let's talk about Halo for a minute.
What's up with Halo?
E3. What happened with Halo at E3? Do you remember?
Yeah, there was a Master Chief guy.
There was a Master Chief guy.
He had a AI core in his hand.
He did. We don't know if that was Cortana, a fraction of Cortana, or we actually don't know what it was.
And a gigantic bird thing.
Looked Forerunner.
Yep, looked Forerunner. He was in the middle of the desert.
Yep.
Trying to blend in
with
his cloak
yeah.
of awesome.
Yeah. People are saying Halo 5, but 343 has actually stated it is not Halo 5. It is a Halo game by 343, but it is not the 5th one to the next series.
Yeah. A lot of people call it Halo 5. A lot of people call it Halo Halo Xbox One.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Speaking of Halo and Xbox One,
what's up with Halo?
Not many people have heard this. Halo 2 anniversary for Xbox One.
Whoa!
Yeah, I thought that was pretty damn cool.
That is pretty cool.
Bungie kind of slipped it in there.
Also, I've also heard rumors of Halo 3 being its 10-year anniversary coming up.
For PC.
For PC.
Yes.
So you should be able to get Halo 3 for Windows 8. Now, a lot of people aren't going to like that because they said, well, they did the same thing with Halo 2 when they pushed Vista. Here's the deal, guys. You can actually play the game with a backwards compatibility. It's not that hard.
So could you play it on XP?
I wouldn't say you could play it on XP. You could play Vista on XP.
Yeah.
You just change some things in some configurations. But you should be able to play it on Win 7.
That's cool. I like Windows 7. I think it's so far, aside from XP, it was one of the most solid OSs that Microsoft has ever done. So enough of that. Back to consoles. What are you thinking so far?
Of Halo?
Of consoles.
Of consoles.
Specifically PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Well, I like the fact that the PlayStation looks cool.
It does.
I like the fact that the Xbox looks cool.
The Xbox does look very cool. Not a lot of people are crazy about the design though.
You know, it looks like a Slim.
It does.
It looks like a Slim.
And it's about it's about the same size too. It's maybe a little longer, a lot deeper in length.
You know, and I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I like the look of the Slim.
Both consoles have a Blu-ray.
Now, have you heard anything about the Xbox E?
From what I hear, it's essentially the 360 with a little bit more power.
And smaller.
Is it smaller?
It is smaller.
That is interesting. It does look like the Xbox One, only it's curvy instead of 90 degrees everywhere.
Yep.
I don't know. I was thinking about picking one up for a couple certain games that are coming out for 360 only. We'll get into that a little later.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about games? Or do you want to?
Well, let's talk about a game that's only coming out for 360 only.
Latest announcement that I've got, Diablo 3.
Diablo 3, yes. Moving from the PC to the 360.
Yes.
Biggest issue I have with that, not coming out from the one, as we've heard yet. It could happen. But
now,
they
did the same thing with Assassin's Creed 4.
They did.
When they announced it, they said Xbox 360. They later changed it to the Xbox One. I think that's a smart move.
Yeah.
I think it really is. Because you say 360, and it hooks people. But then they say, well, what about the other console? It's got more power. And they're like, but it's also coming out on the other console.
Right.
So if you don't have the $500 to go and pick up the Xbox One, then you can still get it for your 360.
And you're not missing out on content.
No, because even if you do buy the Xbox One later down the line, you bring in your other copy of, say, your 360 version of Assassin's Creed 4, and you pay another $10, bam, you get the Xbox One edition.
That is interesting. I did not know that.
Very cool. All your content transfers over.
That's awesome.
Microsoft made sure of that. Nobody loses anything.
That's awesome.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Let's talk about another game coming to the 360.
So far, I only have Diablo 3 put on here.
Is Plants vs. Zombie not coming to 360?
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is only coming out on PC and Xbox One.
Oh, okay. Not PlayStation.
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No.
So, we could be wrong.
We could be wrong. Now, Plants vs. Zombies, that's interesting. Many people know that as somewhat of like a tower defense game, I would say.
Yeah, it's a 2D tower defense game.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
From PopCap.
From PopCap, you can get a Android version.
Yep.
There is an iOS version out there.
Isn't there a Google version too? for Google Chrome.
There is a Google version, yes. Windows, there is not. Bummer for me. Now, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. That's a fun arcade game. You know, little kids can play and stuff. Now, Garden Warfare is made by the DICE team.
And PopCap.
And PopCap. Now, the DICE team is the specific team that worked on Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
That, I think, is going to be really cool. It is, it's a third-person shooter.
Yep.
Arcade game, and it's essentially Plants vs. Zombies. The plants, much like classes in Battlefield, have specific abilities and stuff that they can do.
Yeah, the sunflower, I believe, is a healer.
Yes.
The
P-Pod is basically your assault class.
Yeah.
He's a rapid fire, low damage unit.
Yep, and they still have the potato mines.
Yep.
What else did they have in that?
The Venus flytrap.
Yes.
That I thought was cool. He goes underground and then pops up and eats the zombies.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
And they even have almost like a UAV type guy that drops bombs.
Yeah. Now, a cool thing with the plants is they become stronger when they're rooted into the ground.
Yeah.
So you can move freely, but if you root into the ground, your abilities just massively increase. I don't know to what extent.
Yeah.
I don't know all the
Do we
abilities.
know if players can play zombies?
I don't know if that has been confirmed yet.
Okay.
So far, I've only seen not live feed, but I've seen video of people playing. We'll speak more about Garden Warfare when we know more about it.
Yeah.
Next week. What else we got?
We should talk about Minecraft.
Minecraft, big game.
Yeah.
Been playing it since beta state on PC.
Yes, I have.
Minecraft is awesome.
Minecraft is awesome.
Probably one of my favorite games. If you haven't played Minecraft or you're a Terraria fan, I would just like to say Terraria is a 2D version of Minecraft.
It is.
Now, if you're a Terraria fan, you probably won't like Minecraft. If you're a Minecraft fan, you probably won't like Terraria. Very few people like both.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They're essentially the same game. Terraria is a bit more fantasy,
Yeah.
I think. So Minecraft, they have 3 different versions of it. They have the Windows version.
Yep.
And Mac. So they have 4 versions, Windows and Mac. And the Mac is actually newer, I think.
Yes, the Mac was added about a year ago.
Yeah. Xbox 360 edition.
Yep.
And Android.
Yes. They're adding 2 more versions to that list.
2 more, that's right. The one I'm most excited about is Minecraft Xbox One Edition. Now, I think this is going to be cool. A lot of people aren't psyched about it because they say, I'm going to have to re-download Minecraft and re-buy it. Yes. However, all your saved games, your saved maps, get transferred over. So you don't have to pay an extra fee for that. You don't have to lose anything. It's already all there. What are you most excited about?
As far as Minecraft goes?
Yep.
Xbox One Edition.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Xbox One Edition. There's also a PlayStation 4 Edition.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a rumor or if it's been confirmed.
It's rumored. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen though.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Smart on Mahjong's part.
Yep.
Let's talk about Minecraft for a little bit. Some scary things have been happening to us in the latest update.
Oh, God.
What happened?
Herobrine.
Herobrine. He doesn't like James.
Yeah. We are not friends at this current moment.
He followed you.
He did follow me.
And he stared at you.
He did stare at me.
Now, Notch has denied the existence.
Yes.
But that was a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Now, this update, the latest one, came out about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
And we found Herobrine. So, Notch, if you're watching this, we have a video of him.
It is proof.
It is proof.
I've actually received a couple of messages in our YouTube folder already.
Oh, yeah?
Saying that, oh, your Xbox is modded and this and that.
Our Xbox is not modded. It is a server running off of my Xbox 360 Halo 4 Edition. Not modded. I can show you. I'll take a video of it and show you that it's not modded. And you're running off of a regular 360 Slim.
Yep.
No mods. So you can speculate if you will. You know, we're not gonna punch the truth into your head. If you want to believe us, cool. If not, talk about it somewhere else. We don't want any arguments. We're peaceful people. So yeah,
Sound like a hippie.
that's Minecraft. You know, hippies. That's Minecraft.
That is Minecraft.
What else about Minecraft? Did we talk about our Machinima series about it already?
I think so.
Yeah? If not, we'll talk about it next week. It's in the works right now. What else do we have going on as far as video games go, James?
Well, we got some Magic. We got some Friday Night Magic tonight.
Friday Night Magic is tonight, August 30th again,
Yep.
2025.
Yep.
What is Friday Night Magic?
Friday Night Magic is sitting down and playing some Magic on Friday night.
Are you gonna actually, like, play the card game and have a camera above the field?
You know, that is actually interesting. I could do that some point.
We could.
We could do that.
But, tonight...
It's Steam Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
And if you want to play with this guy, hit us up.
So, okay. Magic the Gathering, fun card game.
Fun, fun, fun. Great times.
Yeah, how is it on the computer?
I've got 38 hours into it. There is 40 achievements.
Yeah?
I've
There's
got,
achievements.
There is Steam achievements.
Awesome.
I've got 35 of those achievements, or 37, close to.
So you're almost there.
Yeah, but I don't play it to get the achievements, so...
Play it for the cards.
Yeah, I'm just playing to play, you know?
Yeah.
They've got a campaign. They have got a sealed deck campaign, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
They have got a challenge mode. They've got a Planeswalker campaign mode called Revenge. And
New game
multiplayer.
type?
Yeah.
Ah.
They've got multiplayer, which is free-for-all, which is 1 vs. 1, 1 vs. 2, 1 vs. 3, 1 vs. 4, you know, free-for-all style.
Yeah.
One-on-one on one-on-one, you know, type stuff. They've got sealed deck multiplayer, and they also have two-headed giant multiplayer.
Yeah. So, awesome. Lot of ways to get into the game and play however you want.
Yeah, and it's great, because for $10, they're not asking a lot for the amount of hours that I put into it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, the game is really geared towards, even if you're a veteran player like me,
Yeah.
who went to, like, championships and things like that,
Or
in
noobs
tournaments,
such as myself.
or noobs, the game is really easy for everybody to pick up on, with their new help system and their tutorial system, which is either mandatory or not mandatory, depending on how familiar you are with the game you are. So that was something that I really liked. I played the tutorial just to make sure that there wasn't any new mechanics, which I recommend.
Yeah.
Play the tutorial. And yeah, it's just great fun.
Awesome.
Great fun.
We can get a little bit more into that when we actually do the video.
Yeah.
Because we could talk about Magic all day.
Yep.
It's amazing. Let's talk about some other games. Rise, Son of Rome.
Oh yeah.
Day 1 title for Xbox One.
Yep.
Watched some stuff at E3. Haven't really heard anything about it since then. They do have a multiplayer trailer out. It is essentially you and some other gladiators. My guess is 1v1 to 8 vs. 8 in a coliseum. That's pretty crazy. And it's not just your standard coliseum with like a sand. The maps can change. You can vote on what map you want, I think. And that could be anywhere from a forest to just some fences or a swamp. It's pretty cool. Graphics, mind-boggling. Cinematics, even more mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is one of the few games I can't wait for, even though it's a launch title that from Microsoft Studios, nobody's really heard much about it. But it's one of those that it could be the Cameo of the 360.
It could be. Now, Cameo, let's talk
Xbox
about
One.
Cameo for a minute. That game was a launch
It
title.
was a launch title. In fact, it
Very
came
quiet.
with it came with the system.
Yes, very quiet game. Not a lot of people heard of it.
It was a great game.
I loved it.
I loved it. It was a very childlike game,
Yeah.
but it was a platformer.
It was a puzzle. It was
Yeah.
very puzzling too.
Yeah.
I recommend playing Cameo. You can, I'm pretty sure, pick it up for like $1.
Yeah, $2 or $3 at
Yeah.
least.
If you can find it, I recommend getting it. Easy achievements.
Mm-mm.
Really? I found some of them were pretty easy.
Some of them are, but a lot of them are way harder than what you think they are.
Oh yeah, so if you're an achievement hunter, you might have to work a little bit harder at the game than most. If you just want a fun game to play through, I recommend getting Cameo.
Yeah.
It's
There's a lot of humor in that game too. So.
Yeah, very childish, but still fun for all ages.
Yep.
Good launch title for the 360 anyway. So back to Rise. I think they could have done better.
Think they could have done better.
The game looks too easy to play.
You know, I've heard with the QuickTime events, a lot of people were thinking that the QuickTime events were going to be the entire game. But from some press release and media outlets and stuff like that, they said the QuickTime events were just shown in the demo.
Okay.
More than regular combat. You can do regular combat.
Good. Cause the QuickTime, it just seems too easy.
Yeah.
You have this much time to hit this button, and it's this much time is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Biggest title 2012. What do you think it is?
Of 2012?
Yep.
Last year.
Sorry, 2013.
2013, this year.
Yep, this year. What do you think the biggest title so far is?
Probably Halo.
I would disagree. Call of Duty Ghost.
Is it out already?
It is not out. Call of Duty Ghost comes out in November. Before the Xbox One actually comes out, before the PlayStation 4
So it
comes
literally
out.
comes out at the end of the year.
Yes.
You really think it's going to sell more copies than Halo 4 did?
Yes.
Alright.
That's just how I feel about it. I've been waiting for a good Call of Duty game in a long time. Because the past 3, 4 have sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. No offense to other players. Black Ops and Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, I don't think they were any good.
No.
It was too easy.
World at War was the best Call of Duty that I have played in recent years.
Yeah. World of War was good. So Call of Duty Ghost. You get a dog.
Yep, you do get a dog.
So, Call of Duty Ghost.
Yep.
Looks like it's got good graphics.
Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it's another Call of Duty title.
Yeah. Multiplayer. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty fast-paced.
That's what I like about it. All the other Call of Duty games were kind of slow.
I thought they were kind of fast-paced.
Yeah? I don't know, I guess it's just me. There's one game I want to talk about. Speaking of Call of Duty, the original team that made the first and second Call of Duty game are working on a new game called Titanfall.
Oh, yeah.
Titanfall is basically, essentially, you're a pilot. That's what your character is called. And they're these, basically they're mechs, and you can call them into battle to assist you. Now, Titanfall, there's a campaign. Don't really know much about it. But yeah, the multiplayer looks really fast. It looks really good, too. As your pilot, you can jump up and run on walls. You can call these Titans in once you get a certain amount of points, I think. And there's no limit to how many Titans can be on.
Nice.
So it could be an all-out Titan warfare, or it could just be a bunch of pilots shooting each other. I don't know when that's coming out.
Neither do I.
I don't know when that's coming out. Let's see. Forza 5.
Forza 5 looks... Yep.
I am a Forza fan.
Drivatar.
What?
Drivatar.
That's right, Drivatar. Let's talk about that for a second. Drivatar, basically you can drive against your friends while they're not on their Xbox. So, say one of your friends is out working, editing a video, and you're playing your Xbox. Well, you can drive against them. And it's not a ghost. It learns how they turn. It learns how they go against other opponents.
Yeah.
And it puts it into the game.
Drivatar.
Yeah. So, if
I just like that word.
Yeah, so if one of your friends is aggressive in a turn, they'll drive aggressive in a turn. Their Drivatar will. And essentially that just carries on through how they drive.
Nice.
And then, say they win the race, or they come in second or third. They get paid in the game for that.
Nice.
So you can still level up your driver skill and earn money in the game, even if you're not even playing.
Nice.
You just have to be a good driver. So
I'm a bad driver.
let's see here. Talked about Diablo 3 going to 360.
Yep.
Let's talk about Battlefield 4.
Alright.
I love Battlefield 4. I love Battlefield.
I like Battlefield.
Battlefield 3 was the biggest as far as Battlefield games go on a console. Battlefield 3 was the biggest.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately, it didn't have the player support
Yeah.
that the computer had, but
yeah.
it also did not have anti-air vehicles.
Nope. Not mobile ones anyway.
Yeah, not mobile ones.
Until the DLC. Until some of the DLC came out. Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 3, or PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC.
Yeah.
All are going to have 64-player servers.
Nice.
Now, I don't know if that's the same for 360 and PlayStation 3. Might be less. But as far as next gen goes in current PC, that's how it's going to be.
Awesome.
Graphics, amazing. Physics, amazing. Runs off of the Frostbite 3 engine, which is new, I think.
Yeah. Destructible environment, all that good stuff.
Complete destructible environment.
Yeah.
You can level skyscrapers. I recommend checking out some of the multiplayer videos if you haven't. Mirror's Edge 2.
I haven't heard a lot about it.
No one really has. First one, good game. Basically parkour with a little bit of guns mixed in.
Parkour!
Yeah. What do you think the second one's going to be like?
Parkour!
Well, aside from that.
Boom boom.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Yeah, it's probably going to be about the same game, but
Yeah.
I'd like to see a continuation of the storyline.
Yep. I don't even remember what happened in that game.
Neither do I. Just
So
jumped
long
around
ago.
and killed people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I think that's it as far as everything else goes on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do have a Twitter. We do have a YouTube account.
Bing!
We do have Facebook.
Bing!
And we do have our own website.
Yep.
We will be posting links where he's binging.
Bing!
There you go. That's the fourth one. So yeah, Twitter fan, just write to us.
Bing!
Tell us what you want us to talk about.
By the way, we are not sponsoring Bing. I just like that noise.
Yeah. YouTube. If you want to comment, go right ahead. Be courteous of other YouTubers.
Yep.
Facebook. Write us send us a message. Write
all you want, because
Yeah.
that's what Facebook is for.
Write on our wall if you want to. We'll probably delete it if it's dumb.
Yep.
Just
Just keep the markers away from the walls.
yeah. We will definitely push you to visit our website.
Yep.
It is not ours yet.
Yeah.
We're just using a free one because we are poor and we're just starting out.
Yep.
We're gonna be like I said, we're gonna be posting links above. Check in, visit us. We will see you guys next on Friday Night Magic.
Yeah.
Yes. So, peace out, Internet.
Peace.